got to run the intro and stuff whenever we're live. Welcome to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt with my partner, the captain, Shay Cast. And as we get set for our nightcap, where the Wheeler Bearcats will take on the Hebron Hawks. Bearcats will be the home team tonight on our score box. Wheeler has a regular season record of 15-9. They're 11-2 in conference. They won their first round game against Rensselaer at the park last night. Hebron, with the first round bye, they come in with a 10-10 record and a 3-4 record in conference. The Hebron Hawks are coached by Craig. I don't know. What do you think? Doling?
I'd say Doling.
Yeah. Okay. Coach Craig. I think I'm going to go with that. And the Bearcats are coached by Mark Becker. So excited to see this matchup, Shay.
Yeah, we got to see Wheeler last night. I don't know. I know our game against Hebron got canceled because we had to get a conference game in, so we didn't get to play Hebron, but in the regular season. So saw Wheeler last night. We've talked about it several times. I let it open the game with back-to-back home runs, which is pretty cool.
That was awesome.
So yeah, excited about it. Hopefully have a good game. Had a good game for 3 innings of the first game tonight, and Boone Grove kind of broke it open there in the 4th.
Awesome. So they're calling out Hebron starters. What's their starting lineup look like, Shay?
We have Wagner leading off, Kresich batting second, Cherry batting third, Iorio batting fourth, McCullough batting fifth, I can't read my writing, Fornudo batting.
I like it. I missed you so much. Have I mentioned that?
We got 2 M Fornudos playing. So the one is batting, I don't know whatever. I lost my spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. Bongren's batting 7th, Gill 8th, and the other Fornudo is batting 9th, and the flex is Corin. Again, I can't read my writing. Corin, yeah, I got it right.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Jay, you did nice.
And so we're going to have about the same lineup, I think, for Wheeler. We had Wieland, Klimzak, Chevalier, Lira, Dusau, Edmond, Ochal. Do we say Ochal or
I think it was
Ockel?
I like Ockel.
Ockel.
Yep.
Allen and Wagner. So we got a couple Wagners, one on each team. We got to see Dusau last night, and we were pretty impressed with her. She pitched a nice game. Don't know much about the Hebron pitchers. Looks like we've got Wagner's pitching for Hebron. She's got most of their innings, 87 innings, compared to 18 for McCullough. So she's got a 5.61 ERA. She's 8-9 on the season. So 15 starts. So she's going to do, looks like she does most of their pitching. Looks like, oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, I was definitely impressed with Dusau the other night, the senior. I'm excited to see Wagner. Dusau really came in and particularly dominated that outside corner when they played Rensselaer the other night.
Yeah.
Really placing pitches. And it seemed like about the third time through the lineup, and she kept painting that outside corner. About third time through the lineup, she started going high and tight and really mixing up her strategy. And I thought that really kept Rensselaer on their heels.
Yeah, Rensselaer came up for the third time, I think, and the leadoff hitter, Paige Lattimore, just poked one to right field, and I think the number 3 hitter did the same, and then Dusau started shoving them inside, and and she made the Rensselaer made the adjustment, DuSalle made the adjustment, and got out of the inning. So it's a good game.
So DuSalle ERA for regular season 2.4. She let's see, batting averages on the team just overall, team totals. The Bearcats are hitting 370 as a team, and the Hawks are batting 313 as a team. So that's a pretty big, pretty significant difference, 60-point difference.
Looks like Cherry's batting 547 for Hebron. I think we remember her from the basketball season.
It seems like it.
Yeah, so she's has a home run.
You know, these small schools, I mean, they have to have multi-sport athletes in order for their programs to survive. So it's kind of cool in softball. You see a lot of the same girls that play basketball and those sorts of things. So so getting excited for round 2 of sectional coverage here in Winamac at the town park. We're going to jump over to one quick break, and we'll be right back.
All that smoke can only mean one thing. The Winamac Corner Deli is cooking up something delicious. Located in the Old Burger Dairy Store, the Winamac Corner Deli offers everything from daily lunch specials to full-service event catering. Stop in today to try one of our signature creations, like our amazing barbecue nachos or our tantalizing barbecue mac and cheese wrap. Every day is something new, yet familiar. Mouth-watering sandwiches and entrees for any occasion. The Winamac Corner Deli, smoking good food.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain. And I don't know, Shay, you have thoughts about this game? I mean, statistically speaking, you know, Wheeler, you got to figure is the favorite here. But like what we saw tonight in the North Judson game, North Judson and Boone Grove game, gosh, North Judson hung right with Boone Grove for the first 3 innings of ball, and you got to think, I mean, they could have kept that going and took it real tight towards the end. Instead, of course, the wheels kind of fell off. So, you know, tonight you mentioned earlier that it's kind of a night that's, you never know, it could be upset kind of weather.
Yeah, you know, I thought that North Judson had a really good game plan coming in, Tim, and Coach Belcher and I talked about it a little bit. You know, just one little play, you know, dropped pop-up at first kind of broke things open for Boone Grove. And, you know, we had talked about how the night before that with the Winamac game it happened. You know, Lexi Grove hustled on a real similar play right behind first base. The second baseman kind of misjudged it. The wind, you know, obviously played a factor. Lexi Grove hustles, gets on second, and Ella Gerhardt comes up and breaks the game wide open with a 2-run homer. So yeah, little things like that. But yeah, I was impressed with Judson. I thought they were aggressive going after the pitcher, and I mean that pitcher had amazing numbers. What .64?
So Kaya Campbell delivers me a hot chocolate. Appreciate Kaya.
She was a champ about it. She laughed.
She does laugh when she's not on the field. She laughs when I say that stuff. When she's going up to bat, she usually is not smiling if I yell K at her.
She's in the zone.
Yeah, that's right. Being competitive. So we got a 1-1 count as we get underway for.
Wow,
that was a hard hit ball.
So Wagner just roped one into the outfield, or should I say scolded?
I like both.
Okay. For a single to lead off the game.
It could be a scolded rope.
It could be. So Carrie Kresich up to bat. Number 2 hitter carries the catcher.
Kresich with a .396 batting average on the season.
Solid.
Pretty solid year for the senior.
So I'm anxious to see how DuSalle pitches here. You know, looks like she's gonna kind of try and live on that outside corner again. So we got a 1-1 count. Runner on first.
Kresich has 11 stolen bases on the season. Second only to, who is that? Cherry, the senior. The other senior has 12 stolen bases on the year.
Throw down to first. Just a kind of a show me throw that, hey, I'm Don't get too far off because I'll
Yep.
throw it down there.
I like it. I like a throw down to first, keep them honest down there.
So we've switched umpires here. The home plate umpire from the first game is out in the field now. And here's a pitch. It's going to be a pop-up. Tough play. Left fielder comes in. He's going to make it. So and we switched umpires. We got a new umpire behind the plate, and he was actually behind the plate one game last night.
Might have been for the Wheeler game.
It was for the Wheeler game. Real interesting guy. His dad pitched fast pitch softball.
Yep,
He told us
professionally.
Professionally, yes.
Yep, and he's been umpiring for 30 years, did he say?
Yeah,
It's
30,
25 or 30
years. Yeah.
Neat guy, Mr. Simpson.
Yes.
I don't remember his first name, but I probably mispronounce it anyway.
So we got Cherry up to bat now. Cherry's a senior batting .547.
Oh, she
That's
gets a
got
hold of that one.
chance.
That's
gone.
gone. Oh,
into the
my.
pine trees.
Oh, my.
So Cherry comes up opposite field home run even. That's going to make it a 2-0 game on the Cherry home run. So looks like DuSalle was pitching outside and Cherry just went with it.
It's like Cherry only has one home run on the season. She came out tonight and said, not tonight. Now, I will say any stats that we share are not updated based on sectional games. So
Yes.
So this is regular season only stats, but man, she crushed it. Opposite field.
Yeah, about what, 20 foot up in the pine tree maybe?
I think it was 21.
Okay.
feet.
Okay. You know, my kid back there is supposed to be on foul balls and home runs. She's not paying attention. She's still sitting on the bench back there.
Well, that ball ain't going anywhere.
Hit out in Kirk Scheidler's yard over there.
Yeah, I wonder how old Kirk's doing.
Yeah, I talk to Kirk every once in a while. He's doing good.
Wonder if he's golfing out at Moss Creek this year. That's where I got to know Kirk a little bit.
Yeah, Kirk. I talked to him the other day, and he said he'd only been out a few times.
Okay.
Kirk and my dad were partners out there for years.
Okay.
Golfing.
Kirk's a pretty good golfer.
Yeah, him and Dad had a lot of fun and won some stuff out there, but Dad kind of hung up his clubs, and
I gotcha.
Kirk had to find a new partner. So DuSalle goes upstairs, so she's way ahead. Popped up out of play behind us. Be on the Little League field. Kind of waiting for a ball to come in, the home run ball out there.
So Coach Craig from Hebron, he's got to be pleased with a 2-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. And that's just got to feel good. I don't know what the stats are, Shay, but there's a high percentage of the time that when you're the first team to put runs on the board in a softball game, that your likelihood of winning increases exponentially.
Oh, yeah, that's a momentum thing. We saw it last night with Wheeler.
Yeah.
DuSalle, she's, you want to think maybe Wheeler's coach was here scouting her and seeing that she likes to live on that outside corner, and Cherry took advantage of it. He said she went, so there's a strikeout. So that's going to be the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 73, Riley McCullough.
So Riley McCullough comes to the plate. Number 5 hitter. McCullough's play a center fielder.
McCullough, another senior, batting .281. So they have quite a, let's see, how many seniors do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4 seniors out there. So they have some experience out on the field tonight, Hebron does.
Yeah, and we'd been talking all tournament here about the youth that we've seen and how impressed we were with some of the youth players. It's good to see some seniors out there too.
When you think that the sectional time, it's do or die, right? So you lose, your season's done. Oh, that's a sharply hit ball to center. That's going to come back in.
There's Klemzak out there. Klemzak's a really good outfielder, so fly out to center is going to end the inning. Hebron gets 2 runs on a Cherry home run. Leading off for the Wheeler Bearcats will be Whelan, Klemzak, and Chevalier. And we'll be
Summit Contractor Supply is the area's leading supplier of tools, parts, products, and services to commercial and industrial contractors throughout northern Indiana and southern Michigan. Offering Milwaukee Electric Tools, DeWalt Power Tools, Metabo Power Tools, and more, Summit has the blades, bits, fasteners, and anchors to get the job done right. Summit is also a factory-authorized service and repair center. Contact Summit for all of your contractor supply needs.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain, as we get set for the bottom half of the first frame. You know, Hebron looked pretty good and get a pretty nice crooked number up on the board, Shay.
Yeah, right off the bat.
Yeah, that was cool. That was very cool. Coach Craig's got to be pleased. The what I was saying before break there, you have 4 seniors on this Hebron team. And, you know, maybe I don't know much about the girls. I mean, maybe a couple of them are going to play in college. Maybe all 4 of them are, maybe none of them are. But for those that are done after this season with softball, you got to think that they don't want their season to be over. You know, if this is it for their high school career, so they're playing probably with a little bit different kind of energy than some of these younger kids because, you know, it might mean something a little bit different to them, Shay.
Right, yeah. You know, Cherry's a senior, and she comes up and you know, from a leadership standpoint too, Tim, you know, you always want your upperclassmen to lead, and but she came up and led that first inning. So now Wieland here, she led off last game with a home run.
Yes, she did.
So
second pitch of the game.
Weiland, sorry about that.
Yeah.
She's just a sophomore.
Yeah.
So let's see. I'm kind of anxious here to see the Wagner, the junior for Hebron.
So Weiland batting .400 on the year. Put up some pretty solid numbers. Last night, you know, according to the stats on Max Prep, she didn't have any regular season home runs, and you'd never know it. Oh, a good sharply hit ball to third base, comes up with a ball. Good stretch at first for
nice
the first
play.
out. Yeah, but the way that ball sailed out of here, you'd never think that was her only home run this season because it was hit hard.
Yeah, both of those were. And here's Klimzak, their center fielder. She also hit a home run last night, first inning. Really covers some ground out there. Tall girl. You know, everybody's tall to me, but I'm guessing they're, you know, 6 foot probably.
You know, that's the first time. This is our fourth game that we've called together, and this is the first time you've mentioned your height, Shay. So I'm impressed. You're overcoming that.
I'm a really weak 5'6". We call it 5'6" on my license, but it's a weak 5'6".
I got you, 5'5.5" or something.
We definitely round up.
It's important. So Klimzak, .431 hitter during the regular season. So she's had a very nice year at the plate. .506 on base percentage.
Reminds you a little bit with her height and lanky, a little bit of Blake Bailey, maybe plays center field.
I'd say so.
Or maybe a right-handed Blake Bailey.
Right-handed Blake. I like it.
So she looks like she's having trouble with the change of speed there.
Wagner doing a nice job so far, keeping them off balance.
That's going to be a walk. She worked the count full and ended up getting the walk.
So I kind of like Wagner's delivery. It's real aggressive initially, and then it kind of smooths out there at the end before she delivers that ball. I think it's a pretty cool windup. I'd say if I'm batting, I find that a little bit intimidating. You know? Just kind of an aggressive move.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. There's a hit through just past the third baseman. It's going to move Klimzak to second, so Chevalier gets the base hit. So Lyra coming up to the plate. Lyra had 2 home runs last night.
Man. And she only had 3 on the regular season, so for her to add 2 more, that's really impressive.
Yeah. Cleanup hitter, third baseman.
Batting average of .487, so she's had a above average hitting season.
Held off on it. Just wasn't quite sure about it. If you're not quite sure, don't swing.
Yep, not first pitch strike. No, to bat .487 throughout the course of the season. Oh, wow. That was a great changeup.
That was.
So Wagner really needs to have command of that changeup tonight.
Ooh, goes up and in there.
Little chin music.
Yeah. Kind of letting her know that I can still throw some heat. You know, I like it.
I like it too.
It's part of the game, you know. Something to get mad about. Goes upstairs again. It's a 2-2 count. So the hot chocolate kind of hit the spot, Tim.
You know, it's making me happy. It's kind of weird to be drinking hot chocolate on May 21st. It's an odd thing. Tomorrow, what it's supposed to be in the 80s tomorrow?
I think it'll be. I mean, I'm coming down. I'm coming down here tomorrow with shorts. I'm gonna have a tank top on.
Yeah.
Some sunscreen.
Yeah, so that's just a fair warning to any listeners that are considering coming to the park.
Just watch on RCT TV 4 tomorrow.
That way you don't have to look at Shay.
So Lero's going to draw the walk, so that's going to load him up.
So Wagner has thrown some really good pitches and kept girls off balance, but he's having a little bit of control problems here in the bottom of the first inning.
So she's getting ahead. You know, she's been ahead on the last two she's walked, and then just kind of loses them. You know, it looks like she's trying to hit the corners and maybe not getting the calls she wants, but I think the umpire's doing a great job. So
it's going to be a pop-up in the infield.
So infield fly, that was called right off the bat. The umpire called it.
Simpson with a call behind the plate does a nice job. I tried to say that loud enough for him to look at us. I must not have done it. So 2 outs, still no damage done. Base is juiced with 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning.
So you got to think if they can get out of this, Hebron's going to go into the dugout feeling pretty good about themselves.
Oh man.
Edmund had a couple hits last night, I remember. I suppose I could get the book from last night and check
that out.
Yeah,
that'd be ambitious.
Your Gretchen's writing's definitely a lot better than mine. So if Gretchen, if you're watching, maybe tomorrow you can do this. Okay, here we go.
I bet she's shaking her head right now, Shay. You can creep over on that.
She's probably thinking, why is my husband friends with this guy? Good. That was a good pitch. She was ahead and put it where Edmund couldn't do anything with it.
So that's Kresich, the senior behind the plate. Does a nice job framing pitch. That's going to be a fly ball to the first base side.
Second calls it, and she's going to drop it. Maybe a little mix-up there. Yeah.
Kind of a late communication.
Yeah, the first baseman was there, and the second baseman came over and called her off and was running. And, you know, and communication's so important in softball.
That's going to cut the lead in half to 2-1. The base is still packed.
Ockel up.
Say Ockel up. I kind of like
Good
that.
Pitch. Just challenged her there. And
kind of wonder if Wagner's trying to be too perfect instead of just getting the ball and throwing it. You know?
Yeah, I think you're right, Tim. So she's found both pitches there, both strikes. She's went right over the plate. You know, just changing her speed a little bit. That's a good pitch. Good pitch. So after one complete, it's Hebron 2, Wheeler 1. Leading off for Hebron will be Fornudo, Bongren, and Gill.
And we'll be right back.
This is Oldview. And this is Now You.
5 wears his fire hat and coat in the wind.
Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent. And now you can stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gearhart with my partner, the captain, just deliberating about the pronunciation of some last names. Shay, I think you're doing a dynamite job.
Yeah, I mean the pronunciation. I mean it's my writing, Tim.
It's your writing?
That's the issue. Is my writing. We were talking about how Gretchen Gerhardt had filled out the book for us, in the previous games and done a really good job. Her writing's really nice, and mine's not so much, and I'm having trouble with that.
Shay, how's it feel to be off the bench and back in action on the air?
I like it. It was coaching was fun.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it, but it's great to be back on the air. And I think next year I'm gonna do this full time.
I like it.
I think RTC just let me announce games full time. I can quit my job and just do this.
Yeah, you probably would. I mean,
Like,
yeah, I think that
You
could
think
work
they-
out.
you
We
think
should
they
look
do that?
into it, Shay.
Yeah,
Yep.
maybe.
Oh.
Fornudo to lead off here. Big swing.
Number 27, Meadow, Fornudo.
Meadow Fornudo.
We had so much fun. Yeah, good job, Fornudo. We had a great time this year calling home basketball games. We actually took our show on the road a couple of different times.
did.
And just had a great experience last year. That's going to be a ground ball off the glove of
Great
Rousseau.
play by Lyra.
Wow. She had a rocket.
Yeah. So that's going to be, what is that? Going to be a 1-5-3?
I like it. I like the 1-5-3.
4, Bella, Bogren.
I don't know if you score that off her glove or not, but I think you ought
score it
to.
off her glove.
But we had a great time calling basketball games last year. Really enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
And but deep down we're baseball guys, and I've been really, really involved with softball in the community. So this is fun.
Yeah. I love basketball in Indiana, and it was a blast to do that. It was good to take it on the road. We were at Justin several times. I know we went to Plymouth, and that was a lot of fun. Doing the home games, and got to do a regional. That was probably the best time I've had, was doing the regional. A lot of really good basketball, and I get to come in here right at the sectional and help you out.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I'm having a lot of fun so far.
You have impeccable timing, Shay. The 0-2 pitch is going to go
That's going to
upstairs.
stay in play. Great job finding the fence by Lyra.
Oh, man. I don't know if I think that was on the screen. It might just been just on the edge, but she had to find that fence, and wow.
So that was textbook. We worked on that on the middle schoolers, and I'd throw the ball up and get them to. And I wish they were all here to see that. That was textbook what she just done, finding the fence and then going after the ball. There's going to be a base hit right up the middle.
Good little piece of hitting.
Yeah. So base hit for Gill.
I like swinging at that first pitch strike against Dussault because she doesn't necessarily give you a lot of good pitches to hit. Sometimes that first pitch, she's just looking for that initial strike.
Mm-hmm.
And
So the other Fornudo's up. This Fornudo's a junior. Be way out of play off to the first base side. No, we're waiting for a ball.
so Dussault, good-looking pitcher from Wheeler, is one of two seniors for, playing for Wheeler, and she certainly doesn't want her season to be over either. I know we talked about the, having 4 seniors on Hebron's team starting, but certainly Dussault is not interested in her season being over either.
Right. So, obviously, I don't know much about pitching from a softball standpoint. So, pitching 2 nights in a row, Tim, you've got 2 daughters that pitch. Does that take a toll on you? I mean, mentally, I know that it's close play at first. Mentally, I know it can take a toll on you. You got it. But physically.
It sort of depends on the number of pitches.
Okay.
So Wheeler played Rensselaer in only 5 innings. So I'd say that she's probably in pretty good shape, especially if she does some things to rest her arm or ice up a little bit. But she's pitched, gosh, Dussault's pitched 81 of the 141 innings for the Bearcats this season.
Okay.
So she's thrown a lot of innings. She's probably used to going on very little rest.
Okay.
I think it's interesting. I think it just looks so hard as a baseball guy to imagine throwing a ball accurately and hard as a softball. I'm just always so amazed at these pitchers. That's going to be strike
great
3 to
pitch.
retire the side.
So Hebron doesn't score in their half of the second. Coming up for Wheeler, it's going to be Allen, Wagner, and back to the top.
And we'll be right back.
This is old you. And this is now you. Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, and now you can stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain. As we get ready to start the bottom half of the second inning. So, close game so far. Score 2-1. So you're talking about pitchers. I know we've been blessed to have an athletic trainer at Winamac. Doug Castle does a nice job working with the kids. And I don't know what he hooks up to them, but there's multiple times that looks like there's a dad asking about the home run ball.
No, it was Mr. Ball was kind of telling the umpire that we need to track down some balls or something. I don't know what was going on. I couldn't really hear it.
Yeah.
Thought he was talking to me, but he was talking to the umpire.
I gotcha. So Doug Castle, my girls went down multiple times when their shoulders have been sore from throwing, and I don't know what he hooks up to them, like little electrodes.
Really?
But they talk about that they could be really sore, and then all of a sudden there's just no pain at all, no cramping or nothing. So
kind of like electroshock therapy or something, maybe,
yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah, they don't make any sense anymore after it happens. They start talking gibberish, but that's
gets the job. Hey, they can go back out and pitch. That's all that matters,
that's
right?
Yeah.
Whatever it takes to get them back out there, Tim.
Yeah, I guess. Oh my.
Oh. Emma stuck in her hand a little bit.
Yeah.
She's laughing out there.
Yeah, Wagner just kind of smiling. I think the hardest part of pitching for these kids, from what I've observed, is the mental part of the game, Shay. Just like that pitch. So let's just break that one down. So Wagner holds on to that ball too long and throws it about, 10 feet in the air.
Looked like a slow pitch.
It looked like a slow pitch.
Yeah.
But you know what she did? She laughed and just kind of smiled. It's like, yeah, okay, I need to fix that. Comes back the very next pitch, strikes out the girl, right?
Yeah.
So just to overcome, doing something like that, mentally, to come back and throw a strikeout pitch, I don't know, that takes a lot of strength, mental strength.
Yeah, so much of the game in general is mental, and what I try to teach with the younger girls is you're going to make errors. You just got to – you want to care and you want to be competitive, but yet at the same time you have to shake that off, and it's the next play. You have to have a short memory.
No doubt.
And we've said it about shooters in basketball. They have to have a short memory, and it's the same with playing the field or pitching or whatever you do in softball.
So Wagner faces Wagner.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
The batter, Wagner's going to foul it off to the third base side out of play.
It's going to even the count at 2.
So we're hearing a lot of "come on, Wagners." I don't know who
yeah,
they're
it's very
calling for
confusing.
here.
Yeah.
Good pitch. It's going to be a shortstop. That's Cherry out there. Shortstop makes the play. That's going to be the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 39, Wyland.
So Wyland up to the plate. It's going to be her second at bat, second inning.
So Wagner got in a little bit of trouble in the first inning, but so far through the second, she's been perfect.
So Wyland grounded out to the third baseman her first at bat. And last night, Weiland had a home run and a double. That's going to be off her hands. Got jammed her. And you pop out to the
pitcher, Wagner.
Yeah, I was looking at the coach. I didn't know what was going on there. I think he's a little upset at his player. So after 2, it is Hebron 2, Wheeler 1. Leading off for Hebron, we're going to have the top of the lineup, Wagner, Krisich, and Cherry.
All right, we'll be right back after a word from one of our sponsors.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer Simply Free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain. Captain, what do you think so far, man?
Oh, I love it.
2 complete.
I love it. Close game, low-scoring game, kind of a pitcher's duel here.
Yep, you got to figure Hebron's the underdog. They're up 2-1. Wagner's having a great game, and really Dussault's having a great game if you take one pitch out of the equation.
Yeah. Yeah,
and that's one of the cool things about this sport is just one little mistake like that where you give up a 2-run bomb, and, man, changes the game.
Yeah.
Number 18, Ellie Wagner.
So the pitcher, Wagner, up. She led off with a single. And Dussault goes right back outside there.
It's going to be a ground ball.
It's going to be a tough play. Second baseman gets there.
Wow.
Nice play. Nice play.
Yeah, that ball just kind of died and
I don't
spun
think
out
I've
there.
seen a call yet. I called her out.
Yep.
Okay. Took a little while to get the call.
Like Hebron's coach wanted to talk about with Simpson. Maybe he just wants a break. Maybe he's asking Simpson what he had for dinner, and that play didn't look close to me, but I guess I wasn't right on top of it either.
Yeah.
So I think that's classy. I mean, here's the deal: if a coach challenges a play like that, it's okay. You go out and you say, "Hey, I just want to check with you," and nothing wrong with that.
You know, most umpires are cool about it. You know, very, very few of them. If you're cordial with them, will bark back at you. I have had a few bark back at me, but I wasn't. Probably could have handled it a little bit better.
What they don't like is hearing the coach chatter about balls and strikes they're calling. That is not.
So my rule is I don't care. My rule is I don't care if you call a strike, 6 foot high. Just do it the whole game. So I'm never going to get on a umpire in the first inning on balls and strikes. Now if the second inning comes and that strike zone changes.
A mishandled ball by the shortstop.
Then I might get on him.
Yeah, no, Shay, I like it. At least you have some logic behind, how you do your thing. So mishandled ball by the shortstop. That was a pretty sharply hit ball. Had trouble, was able to stay with it, but had trouble on that play and was unable to get the runner at first base. So we got runner at first with 1 out here in the top of the third.
Brings Cherry up. Cherry homered, 2-run homer in her last at bat. You'd like to think that she'd like to do that again.
Oh my!
Oh, I got her. Oh,
a little delayed steal.
Yeah, I like it.
That's some wheels out there. Who is that that just stole that?
That is Krisich.
Krisich. How many stolen bases she have, Shay?
She has 11. Wow. 11 for the season.
Okay, she's quick.
Oh, just barely fouled. Cherry poked one down the right field line, just about a foot foul. So we got 1 down, top of 3. Hebron leading 2-1. A little outside. So it evens the count at 2. Here's the pitch. Jerry's going to get under it just a little bit. Got a pretty good pitch to hit there.
Tagging up at second base. She's not going to try to advance.
Yeah, Klimzak had a pretty good beat on it.
That ball was just missed, too. Just got under that one.
Yeah, had the pitch she wanted. So Iorio up to the plate. She's a cleanup hitter. Iorio is a 321 hitter, senior. There's a shot.
Struck ball.
Oh, got her burnt. That's going to bring a run in. Iorio is going to hold for a single.
Wow, that was clutch.
So Klimzak just kind of misplayed it, took about 2 steps in, and then went right over her head.
You know, that ball had to be hard to judge, Shay.
Oh, yeah. I said last night the hardest ball to judge is a ball line drive hit right at you.
Right.
Going to bring Riley McCullough to the plate. Fouls it off to the Little League field here behind us.
If you're Hebron, you really like that you got the runner in scoring position with less than 2 outs and you were able to bring her in.
There's a hard hit ball. That's going to find a gap. So Iorio is going to hold at second. So base hit for McCullough.
So I haven't seen Hebron play this year, but I'm really pretty impressed with him, Shay.
I am. It's going to bring up Meadow for Nudo. Meadow for Nudo is going to pop one up. Second baseman's got a bead on it, and that's going to do it. So Hebron brings one more in. It's going to be at the end, or mid-3, right? Yeah, Hebron's not home. So
right.
Halfway through the third, it's going to be Hebron 3, Wheeler 1. Leading off for Wheeler is going to be Klimzak, Chevalier, and Lyra.
And we'll be right back.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Garrett, my partner, the captain. As we get ready for the bottom of the third inning, you know, Hebron puts up another run. It's a 3-1 game, which is a very tight game. Gosh, anything could happen right now. And, you know, Hebron, we kind of judged that they would be the underdogs just looking at the stats. However, wow, I don't know.
Yeah, you know, you look at the records and what's Hebron's 10-10. 15-9 for Wheeler. You know, you can throw all that out the window here come tournament time, and you know, you've mentioned it a couple different times. The seniors, there's more seniors on for Hebron. That's hit well.
Yeah, that's out of here.
That's gonna be gone. So Klimzak leads off the third inning with a home run.
That was a bomb. As soon as that was hit, Shay.
Yeah.
Wagner just lucky there's nobody on base, right?
Yeah,
So
Klimzak got all of that one.
That's her second one of the sectional tournament, right?
Yeah, she had one yesterday, along with a single and a double yesterday. So
that's going to cut the lead to 1.
So Chevalier's going to come up now. Chevalier, the catcher. Chevalier's just a freshman, Tim. Freshman batting .482.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Nope, that ball was hit really hard.
Yeah.
Kind of wonder, so this is another interesting thing about softball. So Klimzak out in center field misjudged that line drive, which ended up giving up a run, right? Ooh, that's a hard hit, foul ball off the left side. So misjudged that ball. and probably was really down on herself. Came in and she was the first one up at bat, and she just munched one.
Yeah, made up for it.
Again, talking about the mental strength that you have to play this ball well. Everybody has errors. Everybody's going to misjudge or make a mistake. It's how you respond afterwards. And there's real-life application of that, Shay, because we make mistakes as we're, that has a chance.
Way up in the air, way back. That's going to be gone. Chevalier gets it out.
Oh, man.
So back-to-back homers. That's for the second night in a row that Wheelers went back-to-back.
That's uncanny. That's awesome.
That's going to tie the game.
Oh, man.
So Chevalier gets a hold of one. It's going to bring Lyra up, and Lyra had 2 home runs last night. So we know she's capable of it.
Shay, that's exciting, dude. I mean, holy cow. Those girls got to be cranked about that.
Yeah, it's fun watching the kids, Got a lot of threes up on the board, Tim.
A lot of threes.
See that?
I like it, yeah. I like threes.
Lyra just missed that one. Right on it, though.
Yep, she's thinking about going yard here. She's got to be.
Be nice to see a back-to-back-to-back.
I would like to be present for that. I don't have a dog in the race, but I think that'd be cool to see.
Wagner goes upstairs. Lyra doesn't bite. Lyra plays a really good third base. Like maybe Wagner's being real careful here.
I'd say I'd be a little gun shy after back-to-back bombs, Shay.
Just missed low. So we got 3-1 count. So if I'm Lyra, I'm sitting on a fastball dead center of the plate, and that's it. Nothing else, right? She got it, just got under it. It's like it's going to get foul. Great hustle by the left fielder.
Made it close.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. She got the pitch she wanted, didn't she?
Yes, she did. Left fielder out there is Fernudo. So I'm still, with 2 strikes, she's got to be a little more careful here about waiting on one, but got high fastball there right to Cherry at shortstop. That's going to be the first out. Kind of got it in on her hands.
Might have chased ball 4 upstairs there. She's just eager. She wanted to hit.
Yeah.
She didn't want to walk. She wanted to hit.
But with 2 strikes, I feel like that's a pitch you got to go after.
I like it. I like being aggressive, man. The worst stat that you can accumulate in this game is strikeouts looking.
Yeah,
Shay.
yeah. Don't let me get you striking out looking. You're gonna run. So DuSal now comes up. DuSal's batting .333 for the year. Pair of home runs on the year. There's a base hit. That's got a chance too, doesn't it? That's going to one-hop the fence. DuSal's coming around now. First, hustling into second for a double.
So the 1-out double by DuSal. And Wheeler's still threatening here. They're trying to make a statement here in the bottom of the third.
Bring in a courtesy for the pitcher here. Yeah, DuSal got all of that one. Just a rope out there.
You and I like how those threes look up there with 3-3 game in the third inning. So it looks kind of pretty on the scoreboard. But I think Wheeler just soon change that number on the home side.
I bet they would. Brings Edmond up. She's going to pop up. Shortstop calling it. Cherry comes over and makes the play.
So 2 outs. Runner at second base.
So Ochal comes up, first baseman. Ochal's just a freshman too, Tim. Batting .352 on the year. She's got a pair of home runs also. I think that was about 35 foot there.
I like it. 35. I was thinking 35 foot.
Another one low. It's Wagner battling here.
2 balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Wagner trying to get out of this jam with just leaving a 3 up there on the board. Hard hit ball to second base. Going to make the play over at first. Good play by the first baseman there. Throw was a little bit off the mark. Does a nice job reaching out for it.
So that's going to do it for 3. Wheeler comes back and ties it with 2 runs. Leading off for Hebron's going to be Bongren, Gill, and Fernudo.
And we'll be right back.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Find your go with Braun Ability, the world's most trusted name in mobility. Braun Ability is a proud supporter of the Winamac community, where we are working together for a more mobile world. Learn more online at braunability.com. Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been proudly serving the community since 1963. With 18 physicians and nurse practitioners, along with a friendly and knowledgeable staff, PMH is dedicated to providing quality care closer to home. More information online at pmhnet.com. Please support our local sponsors.
Welcome back to RTC TV4's coverage of round 2 of sectional action here in Winamac, Indiana, as we get set for the top of the 4th inning, where Wheeler and Hebron. Yeah, and that's why do I have trouble with that? I had to look at what the name of the teams are. Is my brain that soft?
No, you're good.
So Wheeler and Hebron tied in a really tight match here, Shay. 3-3. I'm liking what I'm seeing. This is the kind of game that feels like sectional softball.
It does. 2 teams battling here. So that's Bogren. I was saying Bogren. Once again, my writing was off and didn't get it right. So she's just a freshman, 235 batting average for the year.
DeSalle working that outside corner for strike 1.
Goes upstairs and gets a swing. Swing and miss.
DeSalle looks like she's got a little bit more pop this inning. What do you think, Shay?
Yeah, maybe that was tying that game up, and there's just a that's going to get down.
You know, that's a tough play right there.
That is.
It's really right in between third baseman and shortstop, and kind of a hang with him.
Yeah, that's going to be a hit.
I like it.
It's going to be Rebecca Gill up. Looked like it might have hit the third baseman's mitt and maybe off the shortstop. You're going to try and bunt her over. Missed the bunt.
A late jump to second base.
Real late jump.
Throws off the mark. Yeah, I thought she was going to be caught stealing there. Looked like she just wasn't sure when that ball got away from Chevalier and went ahead and went for it and was able to get into second base.
Yeah, I always try and stress to the girls is that's a read that they've got to make, and you can't think about it. You just got to do it. If you get thrown out, I'm not gonna be mad. I'd rather have them doing that than
Got to get that strong secondary lead.
Exactly.
And then let your instincts kick in a little bit. It's going to be a
swinging bunt after she missed the bunt twice there on the third pitch. It was a swinging bunt, but it was just foul. Rebecca Gill at the plate. I don't have any stats on her. Just got a piece of it. LaSalle comes set. Here she goes. Pops back by Gill. Reagan, get that.
I like that pitch on 0-2. She came right after. I mean, she kind of piped one. But she's challenging. She's like, I'm just going to throw it past you here.
Yeah.
And I kind of like the swagger from DeSalle here. Still looking for an out here in the top half of this frame.
Went even higher that time and got her. There's one out, apparently.
There's one out. Yeah, I like it. You hear Chevalier holler that one out. And I'll tell you what, a vocal catcher, I appreciate and respect that, you know?
You got to be.
Yep.
There's a base hit.
Hard base hit, center field.
That late jump by the runner at second, Balgren.
So trouble brewing here. Runners at the corners with just one out for Hebron.
Back to the top. So pitcher Wagner comes up.
Now batting, number 18.
I've really enjoyed watching this Wagner throw the ball today, Shay.
Just real crafty, you know.
I like that word, crafty.
Throw down to third. Close play.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Wheeler fans thought it was close. Official right on top of that one, ready to make the call. Kind of got to wonder if they're going to let Chevalier throw it down to second base here. One out, runners at the corners.
Does it again. You know, in this the game like this, you know, with runs important, I don't know. I think I'd hold it, or maybe do a fake and see if you can't get the runner jumping.
Right. Kind of wonder if Coach Craig, I mean, he hasn't called a steal yet. It's a 1-1 count. Is she going to see if we see her get sent here? Great bunt.
She never hit the plate. Never got the plate. Great play by Chevalier to block the plate there.
Kind of interesting strategy going ahead and sending her home on that play. I'm not against it. I like aggressiveness, but you know what? It looks like we're gonna maybe stretch out. There's pretty good contact at home plate.
There was real good contact.
Chevalier did a nice job getting out in front of the plate, so it wasn't even going to be close. And I heard the contact.
Yeah,
there.
there's a lot of hard contact there.
And she's going to stretch out and talk to her coach a little bit. Kind of a cold night, so I imagine that
It's
probably
gonna
didn't
ring
feel
your bell,
too good.
yeah.
I think that kind of contact for me would probably put me out for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah,
I'd be
looks
on
like
the couch.
she maybe jolted her neck a little bit. She's gonna twist her neck around. She's a gamer. She's gonna stay in.
Yep. Catcher's got to be a tough kid.
Now batting, number 10, Carey Crescent.
So 2 outs. Wheeler catches a break on that plate at home. Pretty nice bunt. Dusau is in that's going to be straight back. It's going to be out of play, just barely.
Missed it. Thought maybe we were going to get a play on the ball there, Tim.
Yeah. I'll get out of the way. You can go ahead and catch it. Yeah, Dussault had a really great presence there, you know, in a situation like that, to have the wherewithal to listen to her catcher, and that's going to be a ground ball to third base.
Lyra's going to step on it and get out of it. You know, well, we'll talk about when we get back. So no runs for Hebron. Leading off for Wheeler is going to be Allen, Wagner, and the top.
Okay, we'll be right back after word from one of our sponsors.
All that smoke can only mean one thing. The Winamac Corner Deli is cooking up something delicious. Located in the Old Burger Dairy Store, the Winamac Corner Deli offers everything from daily lunch specials to full-service event catering. Stop in today to try one of our signature creations, like our amazing barbecue nachos or our tantalizing barbecue mac and cheese wrap. Every day is something new, yet familiar. Mouth-watering sandwiches and entrees for any occasion. The Winamac Corner Deli, smoking good food.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt with my partner, the captain. So, had trouble brewing there with 1 out. And, gosh, Hebron sure would have liked to come up with a run there, Shay.
Yeah, it looked like the runner at third wasn't real sure at first, and when she finally decided, what I was going to say is there was a lot of talk on Dussault on what to do with the ball. I heard a lot of people yelling home, and obviously Chevalier done a great job blocking the plate, and they didn't get through. She didn't get through. Didn't even come close to getting to the plate.
Yeah.
Chevalier held on to the ball, and
she's a great little catcher.
Yeah, just a freshman, so she's going to be around a long time.
And that's one of those key positions on any team, right? So we talk a lot about how important pitching is, but gosh, having a solid kid behind the plate is so critical, Shay.
Yes, it is.
And when you think about leadership on a team, you're really looking to that catcher to, that's your mouthpiece in terms of the situation. They can see the entire field better than anybody else out there can, Shay.
Yeah, and it's as important as a pitcher,
Mm-hmm.
if not maybe a little more. It's grueling back there. You get a hot night back there or a hot evening, and it takes a toll on you. So I think Trainer Doug went over and checked out Chevalier, and I see him coming out here. That's got a
Well struck ball in the left
down the
field.
corner, foul ball.
Just foul.
Yeah,
Gonna be a long strike.
yeah, it's a good call.
She just missed going deep on that one.
Yeah,
Just maybe a 32nd of an inch.
something. Yeah, it was close. Here's the pitch. Wagner goes upstairs, nothing doing. So it's 2-1 count. We got a 3-3 tie here in the bottom of the fourth. Way up high. 3-1. So Allen's way ahead here. Allen's going to be sitting on one pitch here. Nope. A little bit low, so Wagner walks the leadoff batter.
The dreaded leadoff walk.
So the other Wagner comes up. So we got, again, Wagner pitching and Wagner batting.
I kind of like that, the other Wagner.
So
That's
the
good.
batter, Wagner.
Oh, man.
So now,
I don't think she realized she had a lot more time, so that ball
yeah.
caught by the catcher, and I think she thought that it was a real tight play at first base, so she kind of rushed that throw over there. It was a good, good decision. She was thinking she knew where the play was going to be, but I don't think she knew how far away the runner was. She could have stopped and took her time on that throw to first, kind of rushed it, and advanced the runner to second base.
There wasn't really anybody there.
Yes, first pitch strike on the outside corner.
But other than that, it was a great play by the catcher to go out and get that.
Awesome.
Yeah,
No, I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
I really did. I kind of wonder the batter that bunted that ball straight up. She was trucking down to first, and I wonder, the bang bang nature of that play, if she just confused that runner with the girl that was already on base trying to head back to first.
Yeah, because she was on second or close to it. She probably could have ran it down there.
I was thinking the same thing. She probably could have just trotted over to first base and stepped on the bag. The second baseman did a good job. She was hoofing over there. That's going to be almost came up the plate.
I couldn't see what happened. The umpire was in my way. The second baseman.
Yeah, so it was a line drive. Second baseman covered some ground and put a really good effort on it. Just came out of her glove. So trouble brewing. The deadly Klimzak at the plate now with runners at the corner with just one out here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
So Klimzak's been on fire this tournament here.
She's playing really well.
She could break it wide open here. She's going to bunt. It's an interesting call. You think that was just so they get the runner through?
Yeah, it was a fake bunt. Yeah. I don't think Coach wanted her to bunt on that. She wants her swinging with he wants her swinging with two runners in scoring position.
Got a good swing on it.
One ball, one strike, one out in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Stuck in her hand again a little bit. Now, Tim, is that something that's the weather or just what do you think on that? She's done that a few times. The ball's just kind of
could be. I mean, it could be the weather a little bit. She was throwing that changeup a lot early in the game, and then she's gotten away from throwing it much. So I wonder if, she's not throwing a bunch, so maybe
it's a feel thing.
It might be. Might be.
So she did a nice job there. She busted one in on the hands of Klimzak. Klimzak was lucky to get a piece of it.
This is a big at bat.
It is. Right to Cherry. Oh.
Cherry really impressed me at shortstop.
Cherry's a good shortstop out there,
She made a great play on that line drive and flipped it over to third base. almost in time to she made it interesting anyway. So we got 2 outs now, which is a whole different situation. Gosh, Hebron runners at second and third with just 1 out. That's a clutch out to make right there.
Chevalier coming to the plate. She homered last time also, and that
oh my
got around on it way out of the play, but she crushed it.
She hit that ball hard.
Chevalier batting .482 on the season.
Pretty average.
Got her off balance and hits that one a ton. Foul again.
Yeah, fantastic batting average on the season. This is who you want up. I mean, gosh, if you're Wagner out there, you have runners at second and third. You retire Klimzak. Now you have to face Chevalier. You got 2 strikes on her.
So you got to feel pretty good about retiring Klimzak, and then you look back in here, and here comes Chevalier.
Yeah, that's got to be hard. But Wagner quickly gets 0-2 on 2 really hard shots out of play.
And I like what Wagner's done. She's thrown 2 pitches there with 2 strikes on her. She's thrown out of the zone, but swingable pitches, you know. They're not way out of the zone to where she's not even going to come close to swinging them. And brings one right down the middle. Is going to get a pop-up. The outfielder underneath it, and they get out of it, Tim. So after 4, it's 3-3.
That's some clutch pitching by Wagner.
Leading off is going to be Cherry, Iorio, and McCullough.
We're going to jump over to another quick break, and we'll be right back.
This is Old You. And this is Now You.
5 wears his fire hat and coat in the wind.
Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent. And now you can stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain. He just stepped away for a moment. Do so. Getting ready to warm up here as we start the top of the 5th inning. So we have a 3-3 ball game. And can't say enough about Wagner getting out of that inning. So girls at second and third, and arguably Wheeler's 2 best hitters come to the plate. In she's able to retire those girls. So some really a clutch piece of some clutch pitching by Wagner, and a really great play at shortstop by Cherry to retire the side. So pretty exciting ball game, 3-3. Chevalier makes a nice throw down to second base. And I didn't see her stats on putouts, but I bet she's thrown some girls out this year. So Caitlin Cherry, who fielded that awesome line drive at shortstop, comes to the plate for Hebron. It's going to be first pitch ball. So Cherry batting .547 this season. She has 1 home run and 23 RBIs. It's going to be ball 2 to Cherry. Welcome back, partner.
Hey, Tim. How's it
Feeling
going?
better?
I do.
I like it.
We got Cherry up.
Yep, 2-0 count. It's a hard ground ball out of play to the left side.
Good swing on it. Cherry's played a really good shortstop tonight. Got really quiet.
It did get quiet. I wonder why that is.
I don't know.
This is an exciting game.
It is. It got really quiet.
It's a 3-3 game going into the top part of the 5th here.
You're right back at the pitcher. Great play by DeSalle to get her.
It's like DeSalle. She just looks like she's having fun out there, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She's
smiling. Yeah. Throwing the ball around, talking to Chevalier.
Yep. I think it's important. So a cold night like this, you wonder what are the keys to being successful on a cold night like this. I wonder how much just being loose out there and having fun, just trying to stay relaxed. Not sure we had the field official going and having a conversation with somebody while on the fence over there. Not sure what was happening, but.
All right, we're ready now. Here we go. And here comes DeSalle. Maybe a swinging bunt. Lear at third base. That was a little bit low. So Lyra makes a pretty decent play. Maybe rushed her throw a little bit and kind of threw it low. The first baseman couldn't dig it. So McCullough comes up to the plate. I don't have a problem with that throw. I like low throws. Low throws are good throws, I think.
Well, you got a chance at those. The high ones you can't do nothing with.
Yeah, give your fielder a chance.
McCullough with a good hold on that one. So coach wants to have a quick conversation with the home plate umpire.
Looks like maybe he's going to get a runner in. He knows how important these runs are.
Late in the game here.
So we're going to get a pinch runner for our Iorio.
Wheeler fans starting to come alive a little bit.
Yeah, it's surprisingly quiet for a sectional 3-3 sectional game in the 5th inning.
Yep. So Hebron and Wheeler both playing in neutral territory here in Winamac.
Yeah.
So the environment is not hostile for either team.
Here comes the pitch from DeSalle. Inside a little bit. Chevalier popped up, ready for the steal. Chevalier looking for a sign. Here comes the pitch.
Well struck ball to right field. Looks like she misjudged it. It's going to get back to the fence. She's going to try to take second. That ball's coming into first base.
Into first, so yeah, we got a double. So that ball was smoked, Tim.
It was hit very well. You know, the right fielder, one of the hardest things for, you know, in as non-chauvinist thing as possible, but females, the way they're biologically put together, have a more difficult time with depth perception.
Really?
So you notice the right fielder on that ball, she ran in. It was her first move. She took 2 or 3 steps in and thought, whoops, I need to back up here. And that ball ends up going over her head. So, you know, in softball, for a good outfielder, if they step at all right on the crack, you want them stepping back one instead of charging forward, because if they're going to mess it up, it's going to be because they charge in on one of those balls. So
I didn't realize that, too. That's a nice piece of information.
Well, thank you, yeah.
I didn't realize that about females. Maybe I can use that against my wife or something sometime.
There's really no advantage in a marital relationship to depth perception. Although it might justify if you're not happy with how she's driving a car, maybe you can use it then.
No, not usually. There's a lot of tailgating going on and riding the brakes. Hopefully she's not listening.
I bet she is. If she's not, she will be. It's a ball hit to
get a
shortstop.
run in. Nice play. So it gets the run in, gets the job done.
So a critical run for Hebron here in the top of the 5th inning.
Bella Bogren to the plate now. Oh, DeSalle wanted that one.
Yeah, Chevalier did a nice job kind of sneaking that back in just a little bit. We talked to the home plate umpire last night. That's
trouble.
That's going to be
right
in the Bermuda Triangle.
Really nothing you can do there. That's just one of those balls, Tim, that was just put in a perfect spot.
Yeah, you can't throw that ball out there any better than that. So Hebron, they're going to talk.
Wheeler's going to talk it over here. I think Coach, who is there? Coach Becker's just going to try and calm him down a little bit and get him out of the inning. That ball was just, like I said, just one of those plays that just hit perfect. We know this Wheeler offense. They can explode for runs.
Oh my
We've seen
gosh.
that. So.
Yep. Trying to get the crowd back into it a little bit. We got a couple of fans starting to wake up just a little.
So we got Gills up to bat here.
I think Gil's dad may have encouraged her not to swing at a ball above her head. It's good advice.
Wow. Going to catch the inside part of the plate there.
That was a good looking pitch.
That was. Had a little movement to it.
Yes, it did.
So we got 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. She didn't swing it above her head there.
No,
it's a little bit low.
Probably a ball, but close.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be swinging there.
I like it.
Now she's got 2 on her. Now she's got to protect. And she went after the high one. So after the top half of the 5th, Hebron comes back with 2 runs.
Pretty nice little crooked number for Hebron.
It was. Leading off for Wheeler's going to be Lyra, LaSalle, and Edmond.
After a quick break, we'll be right back.
This is old you. And this is now you. Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, and now you can stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain, as we get ready for the bottom half of the 5th frame. You know, Wheeler looking to come out here and put a couple runs on the board and tie this thing up. Last inning was very exciting. You know, the Wheeler just getting the job done, aren't they?
Yeah. Both teams are playing good. And Lyra's coming up, and we know she can hit. She hit a couple home runs last night.
Now batting, number 1, Lyra.
Lyra plays a good third base. She just gets under that. Probably get a pretty good pitch to hit. That's trouble. Center fielder calling off Cherry at shortstop. It's going to be a out.
Now batting, number 8, DeSalle.
So DeSalle coming up to the plate now. DeSalle, the pitcher, she's pitched a good game. There's going to be a foul ball, just foul. Just foul, just outside of the reach of the third baseman.
Like Fortudo almost gloved that ball.
Yeah.
Coach encouraging DeSalle to hit
line drives.
Line drives. DeSalle saying, "Oh, I hadn't thought about that. I guess I will." Ooh,
Great
good.
changeup,
Yeah.
Tim. Wow.
There we go. That's that changeup that she was throwing the first couple innings.
Now Wagner's way ahead here. Look for her to go upstairs here. Yep.
Shay.
That's pretty close.
Man, the captain with the call. I like it.
A great piece of hitting there. Not hitting by DeSalle to lay off that pitch. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
Oh, man.
Well, DeSalle's even to count at 2. Gets back to us. Almost looked like it was going to hit my foot for a second. So now it's a full count. It's a good piece of hitting by DeSalle. She's worked the count full. Wagner's going to have to come after her now. You really don't want any base runners here. Sal's it's going to be fouled. See if the left fielder can get there, and she can't. So long foul ball. What is this, about the 7th pitch of the at bat here?
Yep, she's seen a pile of them.
And there she got one.
That's a rope.
Wow. DeSalle crushed that one.
That was a Big hit by the pitcher.
Double for DeSalle, helping herself out here.
The crowd responds favorably.
Yeah, so it's going to bring Edmond to the plate.
Good thing her coach told her to hit a line drive. She delivered. So I like it.
She definitely delivered.
Yes, she
so
did.
We're going to have a pinch runner, courtesy runner for DeSalle. Going to bring up Edmond. Edmond's reached on an error and flied out to the shortstop. Edmond's going to take a strike on the inside part of the plate. There she tried that changeup again, didn't quite have her grip. So when the changeup works, it's really effective when she throws it.
When Wagner gets that changeup down and gets her release point right, it is really good. That's a good piece of hitting.
Piece of hitting. It's going to get a run in. Oh, they throw it home.
Looks like she's going to get it. Oh, man. That was key. The throw in from right, she didn't hit her cutoff person, which actually paid off in the end. Runner tries to advance to second base and gets thrown out by the catcher. So pretty heads-up play by the catcher from Hebron. That's going to cut the lead to 1.
Be a little bit low back here by us. I see Kirk out there leaning against the fence out in right field.
Yeah.
So there's a Kirk Scheidler sighting out there in the outfield.
Oh, my. A sighting. I like it.
He's got his hood up, so it's a little hard to recognize him out there.
Yep. Now, do you suppose if you live right there, you have to pay to get into the sectionals? Or
No, I think that's his property.
He's probably in his yard.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask him about that.
I know several years ago at a regional, I went and sat back there and watched the game. Seminard's going to get a walk here. So we're going to have a base runner on, 2 outs. It's going to bring up Allen. You know, when they used to shoot off fireworks down here at the park on the 4th of July, Kirk had prime real estate for that, too.
Yes, he did. There's
Good
that
pitch.
changeup. Oh, my. Catcher throws the ball over the pitcher. Looked like the home plate umpire called dead ball, maybe?
I think it hit him. I think when
hit.
she went to throw back, her arm hit the umpire.
I was wondering. She hadn't thrown a ball back like that. That makes sense. I think we're getting a pretty good sized lead over at first.
Yeah. Good pitch. So now, like when Ella's catching, does the throw down to first, does she signal that? Or does that come in from the dugout? Or how?
She makes that. She, I believe, calls that one on her own.
Okay.
For the most part, I think a lot of times there's a
little liner right to the third baseman. So Wheeler comes back with a run. So at the end of 5, it's going to be 5-4 in favor of Hebron. Leading off for Hebron's going to be Fernudo, and then the top, Wagner and Kresic.
We'll be right back after a quick word from one of our sponsors.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer simply free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain. And, man, if you're at the park tonight or you're watching this game, we're getting your money's worth. This is a tight ball game. And, Wheeler able to get one of those runs back. And they're going to have another couple more chances here.
Yeah, this is a really good game. This is a lot of fun to call. And two good teams really battling it out here. So we got Madison Fernudo here. So
the top of the 6th inning is underway. going to be a ground ball to second base. Great coverage by
good range there.
second baseman. It's a good job getting in front of that ball. I think most girls would have tried to backhand that. She covered some real estate, Shay.
Yes, she did. And back to the top here. Wagner leading off, or not leading off, hitting second here. See if she can help herself out.
Wagner hitting 400 this year. Putting together a really nice season offensively.
Wagner's just a junior.
It's one of those key stats for a leadoff hitter. She's batting 400. She's going to foul that one off. Batting 400, but her on-base percentage is 488, so it's real close to 500. That's what you want on your leadoff batter, right? You want your leadoff batter to get on base.
Yeah, a lot of times I look at on-base percentage over average, you know, up and down the board. It's a 1-2 count here for Wagner. And step out and get a swing in here. Here comes the pitch. You got her. Great pitch by DeSalle.
That's a huge strikeout, Shay.
That was.
That's going to get 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. So you got to think, you know, the top of the order here, that if Wheeler's going to extend this lead, their best chance, not that their bottom half can't do it, but their best chance is their top half. So if DeSalle can get through, you know, get through the top, you know, these first 2 girls, and she's going to have a good chance, you know, to hold them off and give her team a crack at it, Shay.
Yeah, she's going to have to face Cherry next, and that's a shot into the gap there. Be off the wall. She's going to hustle for 2. Great hustle. Good throw in. Ball gets knocked away. So a double for Kresich.
The dangerous Cherry steps to the plate.
So Caitlin Cherry up.
That wind picking up just a little bit.
Yeah, it is.
It's coming in, I don't know, from right center field. They're going to intentionally walk Cherry. I think that's a smart decision.
Yes, I do too. Cherry's done some damage, hit the ball hard. So Iorio's going to come up. Iorio, last time up, reached on an error, and she got a single back in the 3rd inning.
So Iorio hitting .321 on the season. And I think that's a good coaching decision. You don't want to face Cherry, who's batting .547. I bet that's not the first time she's been intentionally walked this season either.
Here comes the pitch. High.
This is a big at bat for the senior Iorio.
Yes, it is. So DeSalle's ready and gets her sign. Taking a long time to get the sign. Here she comes. Iorio got a pretty good pitch to hit there. Fouled it off to the first base side. Even 2 balls and 1 strike. DeSalle's taking her time out there and really gathering herself. She knows how big this moment is. Going to be a ground ball. Shortstop fields. It's going to throw to first, and it's bad throw with a shortstop. That's going to score a run. Cherry's going to advance over to 3rd.
And it looked like Wheeler was going to come out of this inning unscathed, but on the errant throw, another run crosses home plate.
So yeah, an error on the shortstop, and so Iorio reaches on an E6. That's gonna bring up McCullough. McCullough doubled her last time. McCullough's got a single and a double. So Cherry's getting a pretty aggressive lead off there.
She's waiting to see if one gets by the catcher. Catcher's done a great job. There's a hard hit ball to the gap in right center.
That's going to get all the way to the fence.
It's going to score 1 run.
Throw's going to come into 3rd.
Wow.
huge hit by McCullough.
That's a key insurance run, Shay.
So that's going to bring up Meadow for Nudo.
So Hebron's getting it done with 2 outs here in the top half of the 6th, Shay.
So Meadows hitless for the night. Good swing. Make it a 7-4 game, Tim.
I like it.
High foul ball, drifting towards the line. Great play out there.
It
Runs
gets
into
the
the
out.
fence.
Oh, my goodness. That was an amazing play by the left fielder, chasing that ball down. Full speed ahead. Wow.
Kind of got him pumped up a little bit.
I'd say that's how you want to go into the dugout right here.
So Hebron adds 2 more, so it's going to be after the top of the 6th, it's going to be 7-4 in favor of Hebron. Coming up for Wheeler, we have Wagner, and then the top, Wheelan and Klimzak.
Okay, after a quick word, we'll be right back.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Garrett, my partner, the captain, as we get set for the bottom half of the 6th inning, where Wheeler, not interested in going down quietly, I'm sure. They're going to have Wagner and then back to the top of their lineup. So Wheeler still has 6 outs to work with.
And we know, we've seen how potent the top of the Wheeler lineup is, so I don't think we're done here, Tim.
No, I think there's going to be some more runs on the board before this is all said and done with. Wagner just has pitched a fantastic game.
This will be ball 2. So the Wheeler Wagner is in the driver's seat here.
Oh, yep. This is the Wagner duo.
So Wagner, the pitcher, gets a strike. Ooh, foul ball right at us here.
I liked it.
You even moved, didn't you? You were
I
dodging that.
Well, you know what?
You were a catcher too, Tim.
Well, I don't have a glove on. Or gear. That ball is cooking back here, Shay.
Took some off. We fouled off to the first base side. Looks like Reagan's all over that one. No, she's not going to get there.
There's some competition for
yeah,
that ball.
Izzy's a little bit faster than
Oh,
Reagan.
and there's a dad that's going to pick it up. All that work.
Yeah, do him some good to move a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. I think if I was running like that, I'd probably pull a hamstring.
So Wagner's really working this outside corner here, though, to the other Wagner. See if she comes inside here. Nope.
Good job taking that outside pitch to left field, Shay.
Probably threw just one too many on the outside corner. Probably needed to come inside there. Pretty big hit there. And that rolls it around to the top of the order.
So you got to think this is the critical inning for Hebron here.
So Weiland, the leadoff hitter. Single last time up. Here comes the pitch. From upstairs. Coach was calling stuff out, and he asked where where her wrist thing was. She don't have it. He just
probably going to have a discussion about that later.
He just kind of shook his head. A little inside. I like it.
I do too. Yeah. So
Coach is over there.
Coach
kinda.
Beckers, he's not interested in his lead runner getting thrown out at first base. He's explaining the situation to his dugout.
There's going to be a pop-up. That's a tough play. Shortstop Cherry's coming out.
Oh.
Couldn't quite get it. Foul ball. Long run for Cherry.
Man, Cherry covers some ground, doesn't she? She's quick, dude.
She's impressive out there.
She's a quick runner.
We've seen some good shortstops. We had Holla Peter last night, and Lexi Grove played a good shortstop last night. Paige Lattimore a little bit for Rensselaer. Going to be fouled out behind us.
It's really a chess match here. 2-2 count to Weiland. I haven't seen that change-up in a while.
There it is.
Yep.
She waited on it.
Ground ball with eyes,
Just
man.
got through.
Wow. Cherry fully extended, barely gets the glove on it. Even if she would have came up with it, she wouldn't be able to do nothing with it. So great effort, short.
Now with one swing of the bat here, we know that Clemzak can tie it. She's homered tonight. Really dangerous part of the lineup here. We've got Clemzak and Chevalier coming up. She's in the on deck circle. She's homered tonight, and Lyra homered twice last night. So,
yep. So coach is going to go out and talk to his team just a little bit.
Get him calm down a little.
He's going to explain the situation. He's going to make sure everybody knows where the runners are. Yeah, this is the moment of the game. This inning right here.
Yep. Nobody out. 2 on. Tying run at the plate.
We've also seen Wagner get herself out of a few jams along the way. I think the last time Clemzak came up, there were runners in scoring position and 1 out, and she lined out on a great play at short. And then who's right after Clemzak?
Chevalier.
And Chevalier, another dangerous hitter.
Flew out.
Yep. So that was a key piece of pitching by Wagner. And really probably, if Hebron ends up pulling this game out, when I look back on this game, that's what I'm going to look to is that moment right there, and then whatever's going to happen in this inning. Those are the critical times in this game, Shay.
Foul tip. So Wagner's way ahead here. She's not going to give her anything to hit here. And she gave her something to hit.
Yep.
And
I think she was probably trying to go upstairs and just didn't go up very high enough.
I mean, she's 6 foot, so I'm guessing. I don't know. We're sitting down, and I'm short, so she might not quite be 6 foot, but she's tall.
She's a tall kid. That's got a chance in center field. Way back. That is going to be caught by the center fielder. Oh, my gosh.
I would probably appeal those.
Oh, my gosh.
That was one of the better catches.
That was the best catch of the tournament.
That was a great catch.
Her glove had to be over that fence.
Yeah.
That was so critical. Oh, my gosh. She's a center fielder.
They're going to appeal that.
They think maybe she left early?
I don't think the umpires were looking.
I wasn't.
Yeah, nobody looked. Yeah, I thought they both did, personally, but they're going to do it again. Oh, he's going to say they didn't. Okay.
That was a good appeal by Coach Craig Doling.
It's a great play by the center fielder.
Oh, my gosh. That was awesome. That was totally awesome. And another, this one is gone.
Yeah, there's no saving that one.
There's no doubt about it. So a 3-run shot by Chevalier.
That's her second home run of the game, Tim.
Oh, my gosh. So that's going to tie the ball game. This Wheeler team is cranked right now, Shay. They are excited. What a great moment for Chevalier. Fantastic catcher for Wheeler.
Yeah.
Her counterpart almost hit a home run. In fact, I think it was stolen.
Yeah, she was over the fence. I mean, it took a while to it took a little bit to see if she had it.
That was cool. Oh, my gosh. So we got us a tie ball game.
Wow. So, Hebron makes a great play. They're probably on top of the world. And then Chevalier steps up and hits a 3-run homer to tie it. Wow.
Gosh. That was awesome.
Come on, Jay. Face it, man. Keep it going. One down.
This is fun.
I'm almost giddy, Shay.
Just missed it.
I didn't move out of the way for that one. Did you notice?
I know.
I hung. So 2 strikes to Lyra. Lyra had a hard line drive last time up.
Yeah. Way upstairs. Good pitch with 2 strikes. A little low. It's good to lay off that. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like it.
So Wagner, she's got to know she's still got the lead. So there's 1 out here in the bottom part of the 6th inning. Ooh, nibbling on that outside corner.
She's worked it full. Wagner wanted that pitch.
That's pretty close to take with 2 strikes.
So Lyra's worked the count full, and now Wagner's got to come after her. Ooh.
Got her on the inside part of the plate.
Good pitch.
That was a fantastic pitch. So that's going to be the 2nd out of the inning here.
And here comes DeSalle. She doubled last time.
Man, Wagner, she just wants to get out of this inning.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
That's got a chance. Oh, it's going to stay in, not by much.
So DeSalle's going to double. So kind of hits the bottom of the fence there.
Wow, another great effort by the center fielder.
Hello?
So it's going to bring up Edmond for Wheeler with 2 outs. Runner in scoring position. That potent offense of Wheeler really coming alive here in the bottom part of the 6th inning. It's going to be a ground ball foul off to the left side. So Wagner ahead in the count, 0-2 with 2 outs. Going to be a high pitch, good 0-2 pitch. Nibbling just a little bit. Lauren Edmonds steps in. Swing and a miss for strike 3, so the inning is over, but not before a crooked number goes up on that board for Wheeler. So after 6 complete, we have us a ball game here in Winamac where Wheeler ties it up 7-7 after a 3-run.
I'm back, Tim.
You are back.
Yeah, all right.
Cool. We'll be right back.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
So anyway, that's
welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain.
Hey, Tim.
Hi. How are you?
Good. I had to take a message there. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everyone. So we got 7s on the board here.
Oh, my.
We've had that a lot.
7. That really, there's something satisfying when you look out on the scoreboard. You can't see it really good on your screen at home, but it's the 7th inning in a tie ball game, 7-7.
So we got Bogren leading off. She's going to foul ball. Good call.
Good play by Lear over at third base. Backhands that Sharply hit ground ball.
Really impressed with Lyra over there. She really plays a good third base.
It's going to be foul ball for strike 2.
Sal's quickly up. So DeSalle's taking her time here. Tap back to the mound, or the circle, I guess you call it in softball. So it's going to be the first out. So DeSalle gets the quick out. 1-3.
Number 15, Rebecca Gill.
So it's going to bring up Rebecca Gill. So Gill digs in. Here comes the pitch. Gill, hard shot down the first baseline, just foul. So we might have extra innings here, Tim.
I think there's a possibility. Looks like the concession stand's closed up. I was thinking more hot cocoa would be all right.
It's a good thing umpire Lauren's not here. He wouldn't have any food to go
I
home
know.
with.
I felt bad for him last night. He's like, man, I got an 80-mile drive. You got some food?
The guy's hungry, and there's just nothing open at Winamac after 9 o'clock.
No, he shut down.
It's going to be right in the hole. It's going to get through. So Gill's going to get a base hit.
So the 1-out single by Gill brings up Fornudo.
That's
what I meant.
I believe, yeah. So
I like last names. That's
Yeah.
one thing that's been fun about calling games. You get to encounter a lot of different last names. Pretty cool.
yeah, it's unique about the United States. You get all kinds of last names.
Yeah, I think it is cool.
Yeah. So Madison Fornudo. 250 batter on the year. Goes way upstairs. It's gonna be that's a tough play. Nice catch. Catch by the right fielder.
Yeah, the right fielder had to cover a lot of ground on that play, Shay.
Yeah, so here's Wagner coming up. She's gonna try and help herself out here. 400 hitter on the year. First pitch strike. Sal's going right after her. Just off the corner. So DeSalle's throwing a little bit different of a game. She's kind of mixing it up. Last night it was strictly outside, you know. Just missed.
It's going to bring the count to 2 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs here in the top half of the second inning. We got a runner on first base.
Oh, a little behind it. So 2-2 count, 2 outs, top 7.
A lot of 7s and deuces.
Yeah. Just missed. So that's full now. Get some fans out in the outfield shouting some encouragement in.
So the runner at first base will be in motion on the pitch.
That could be a factor.
It could be a factor. Runner takes off. Foul ball to the right side.
So Wagner hangs in there. You got to think that they can get Wagner. So Krishik's doubled last time up. So the number 2 hitter, Krishik, doubled, and then you get down to Cherry, who's batting, 547 for the year. So
yeah, DeSalle does not want to have to face her again if she
No.
doesn't have to.
A little behind it again.
It's the 7th pitch.
Yeah.
This at bat
Yeah,
for
good
Wagner.
at bat. Wagner looking to help herself out here. You got the more pitches she sees, the better it is for her. Here comes the pitch. Just fought it off.
Wow.
Great at bat by
Yeah.
Wagner. And Sal's going to catch her breath here, refocus. Here it comes. A little chopper.
That's going to be trouble.
Nope, good.
Nothing going.
Yeah, good decision by Lyra down there at third.
Now batting, number 10, Carrie Cressage.
So Carrie Cressick doubled last time up. Doubled and scored.
You know, this is pretty critical right here. So, you know, they intentionally walked Cherry last time she was up at bat. And, gosh, you have a tough hitter right here. So if she gets on, loads the bases, I mean, you got to pitch to Cherry.
It's like the Sal's going right after her.
Yep, you got to right here.
Yeah, you don't want to get to Cherry.
It's going to be a
grounder
grounder with eyes.
Gets
Gets
through.
through. We're going to have a no play at the plate.
Her. Wow.
That's a good strategic move. I would have held her at third, too, there. I
Yeah.
think that was a good decision. And now you have the dangerous Cherry at the plate, and she's batting, what, 540, did we say?
547.
547?
Yeah.
So the dangerous Cherry steps to the plate. So this is going to be the at-bat we're going to talk about or not talk about.
Yeah, Cherry, a senior, you know, she's already hit a home run tonight. So obviously walked last time. She's 1 for 3 with a
What an exciting moment in the game
It
right
is.
here, Shay. DuSal's going to go outside just off the plate for ball 1.
Yeah, I think Cherry's going to set on one pitch. She's going to take a strike. If it's not right down the middle, she's going to set on it.
She's excited that first base is occupied.
Oh, pretty decent pitch to hit there. Just a little late on it.
Cherry looks loose as she's warming up and steps into the box. These are the moments these kids live for, Shay.
Yeah.
Another foul ball right
Fouls
side.
it
So
off to the
DuSal
right
in
side.
charge here with a 1-2 count.
Yeah, DuSal's not backing down.
No, she's
It's
not.
a great battle. Good pitcher, good hitter. DuSal's got a couple pitches to work with.
She's going to, what do you think? A little bit off the plate outside?
That's where I'd go. She went up
Oh,
stick.
man.
That
was
DuSal
close.
wanted that one. Cherry laid off of it.
That was close. I like it.
Pretty close with 2 strikes to lay
Oh,
off
man.
of, but good for her, you know.
Deuces are wild. It's going to be a foul ball
Right
to the
off
right
her
side.
hands. Cherry kind of grabbing her hands. Looked like that one hurt. Cold night. Got it right off the handle of the bat.
Wheeler fans are getting a little bit involved here.
Yeah,
They
good.
understand how critical this moment is. She fists one. It's going to land into – no, a great play by the shortstop.
The
What a
shortstop
play.
covered some ground. Great play.
Cherry
That's
just
gonna-
fisted it out there, and it didn't have enough on it.
So Hebron doesn't score. We've got a 7-7 game going into the bottom of the 7th,
Oh,
Tim.
my God. I like it.
You got
This is drama.
Ockel, Allen, and Wagner, the bottom 3.
Okay, we'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Find your go with Braun Ability, the world's most trusted name in mobility. Braun Ability is a proud supporter of the Winamac community, where we are working together for a more mobile world. Learn more online at braunability.com. Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been proudly serving the community since 1963. With 18 physicians and nurse practitioners, along with a friendly and knowledgeable staff, PMH is dedicated to providing quality care closer to home. More information online at pmhnet.com. Please support our local sponsors.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Garrett with my partner, the captain, Shay Cast. And Shay, we're getting ready for the bottom half of the 7th inning. We have a 7-7 tie. And talk about some dramatics there in the top half of this frame. So Cherry comes up with the bases juiced, hitting 547 on the year. That's the girl you want up if you're Hebron. And DuSal does a dynamite job, real masterful pitching in that situation. Cherry Fist one, which I was convinced was a base hit off the
It
bat.
looked like it.
And, man, that shortstop covered some serious ground there and made a critical catch.
That kind of a lunging basket catch out there in the outfield.
It was awesome. It was awesome. What a great, fantastic ball game.
So Menard coming up. Menard Jr., but 143 on the year. Fist one behind us. It's going to be out of play.
So Wheeler looking to, gosh, they score a run, this ball game's over. They don't score one, we're going into extra.
All right. I like it. Ball low. I think Menard's going to be pretty patient here.
I haven't kept track of pitch counts, but, man, Wagner's had to throw a bunch of pitches already tonight.
Good pitch there.
Nice
Took
little
some off. Coach Becker shouting out some orders down there.
Yeah, he wants her to keep her nose on the ball. It's good advice.
Same pitch.
Oh, man.
Got her.
That was nasty. That was a great, great looking changeup. Good sequence for Wagner.
To Allen coming up. Allen's 0 for 3 for the night. She reached on there. 0 for 2.
It's still over 3, right?
Is
you
it?
reach
Is it
on
there?
here?
I don't know.
I call it. I don't know. I don't know if I do it right.
So Wagner's not backing down here. Two quick strikes on Allen. Only Allen a 295 hitter. Foul that one straight back.
It's a late night for these kids. I was just thinking, it's almost 10 o'clock, Shay.
He's popped it straight up. Pitcher's calling for it. She's going to catch it, so it's going to bring up Wagner.
Wagner v. Wagner. So that pop-up, when Wagner went to field that ball, it looked like I don't know if she stepped on the pitching rubber. I got a little bit worried for her. I wasn't sure she was going to reel that one in, but does a nice job staying with it. And
brought it in. So Wagner got a base hit last time and scored on the Chevalier home run.
That home run was awesome. Wow.
That was big time for a freshman. Blows it right by her.
It was a big hack by Wagner.
Wagner trying to end it with one swing, trying to hit Kirk out there. Just stayed alive. Good spot for the changeup here.
You go changeup, or do you go with that high strike? Wagner's chased a couple upstairs.
I'm going to go changeup here.
I like it.
Now I'm going the high strike.
Yeah.
now that
we're both wrong.
She missed low. I'm going with the high strike now. Yeah, she was right on that last pitch. I'd go with the changeup. I'd mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, I like it. There it
Got
was.
her, yep. So we're going to go to extra innings here. So we're going to go into the 8th inning. It's going to be Iorio, McCullough, and Fortuno.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
All that smoke can only mean one thing. The Winamac Corner Deli is cooking up something delicious. Located in the Old Burger Dairy Store, the Winamac Corner Deli offers everything from daily lunch specials to full-service event catering. Stop in today to try one of our signature creations, like our amazing barbecue nachos or our tantalizing barbecue mac and cheese wrap. Every day is something new, yet familiar. Mouth-watering sandwiches and entrees for any occasion. The Winamac Corner Deli, smoking good food.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Garrett, my partner, the captain. We're heading into extra innings here in the top of the 8th.
Mm-hmm.
So some exciting softball here at the Winamac Town Park on a very brisk night.
Yes, very exciting.
this got to be, I don't know, what do you think the energy level of these girls? I mean, you got to be getting tired at this point, and I mean, that cold, that sucks the energy right out of you, Shay.
I think you're just running on adrenaline at this point.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean,
They're not even feeling it, huh?
Nobody wants to end their season. They want to go on and play the next game, and this gets them to the championship, right?
It does.
Yeah.
Oh, and a hard shot
right
up the middle. Great
play by the shortstop. She came up the last 2 plays. She's been huge.
So Dussault does a great job. She doesn't get the glove on the ball. That's a base hit to center field. She just does get a glove on that sharp ground ball up the middle, and it skips over to the shortstop. The shortstop, what's the girl playing short again? She's had a night.
She has. You know what? I don't really know. I didn't write their positions down.
Well, she's doing great.
We're gonna. There's fifth one right back to Dussault. That's 2 quick outs. So I kind of feel like Wheeler's kind of getting the momentum here. They had the home run. They've got 2 quick outs here. The fans are kind of getting into it. So looks real comfortable out there. I think that play the shortstop made on Cherry really got him pumped up. There's going to be a foul ball out of play. Yeah, the ball girls are on their phone. Some little kid ran and get it. They're done for the night.
They're like, really? It's 10 o'clock, Dad. What are we doing here?
Reagan's usually in bed by 8:30.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
I like it.
Fortuno takes a strike. It's going to be 2 strikes. Dussault's way ahead.
I mean, you can't say enough about Dussault. She pitched a whale of a game yesterday against Rensselaer, and then comes back that second night. And man, she's battling out there, Shay.
Here's again, just gets a piece of it.
Pretty good pitch to hit for 2 strikes.
Yeah, it was.
Like the umpire threw the ball over the catcher, and she was not looking. So they're chuckling a little
Mr.
bit
Simpson's
back there.
Laughing back there.
Yeah.
It's got to be exciting for an umpire to see good softball too,
I think so, although I bet he'd like to be going home too.
Jeez, wow. Good at bat here by Fornudo. Just battling. And Dussault's just throwing strikes, Got her. Good pitch. That's going to be the top of the 8th over. Hebron doesn't score, and we have the top of the lineup coming up for Wheeler.
Well, that sounds like trouble.
Yes.
Well, we'll be right back after a quick word.
Summit Contractor Supply is the area's leading supplier of tools, parts, products, and services to commercial and industrial contractors throughout northern Indiana and southern Michigan. Offering Milwaukee Electric Tools, DeWalt Power Tools, Metabo Power Tools, and more, Summit has the blades, bits, fasteners, and anchors to get the job done right. Summit is also a factory-authorized service and repair center. Contact Summit for all of your contractor supply needs.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Garrett with my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. So, extra innings, we're going into the bottom of the 8th, 7-7 tie. And Wheeler, the most dangerous part of their lineup, is going to be seeing the plate, Shay. Wagner, we've talked about it. She's thrown a really great game. She's kept girls. She's battled. She's kept girls off balance. And really had an impressive pitching performance so far. And this is going to be the most challenging, half an inning her pitching career this season, I'd guess.
Yeah, Weiland tonight. Weiland's is 2 for 4 tonight.
So this will be her 5th at bat against Wagner.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yep.
So this is the 5th time through the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a pitcher 5 times, Shay.
Yeah, so Weiland 400 on the year. So she had no home runs, but we know last night she had one. So looking for one there. Just got around on it. Change up inside. Weiland turned on it. So we got a 1-2 count. Coach Becker says straighten it out.
Yeah.
I like Coach Becker.
I do too.
Loud down there, animated.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
Ooh, just didn't get the call on the corner. Catcher framed it. Wagner wanted it. Three 3-1, okay.
Taking the scoreboard very seriously here tonight.
That's a strike. That's a strike. That's a good pitch. Wheeler fans didn't care for it, but I thought it was a good pitch. Good
right
call.
Knee high inside corner.
Of course, I'm sitting right behind the plate, so I got right behind the umpire. I got a good view.
Yeah, and we like Simpson.
That's gonna Cherry.
Oh my
wow.
gosh. Oh man.
What a play by Cherry.
Oh my gosh.
She had a cannon on her. Did you see her throw that?
To even make that close is spectacular,
Yeah.
Shay. That was special.
So Cherry laid out there at shortstop and just threw a bullet to first. And I didn't get a good look at the play down there. I saw the umpire call her safe. But
yeah, I think you got the right call. It's going to be a bunt back to the pitcher. Gets the out at first. So the winning run is sitting at second base with one out. And Chevalier, the dangerous Chevalier, comes to the plate.
Chevalier's homered twice tonight, right? No. Yeah, Chevalier's homered twice tonight.
I don't. What do you think here? Do you just put her on? I mean, we're down to our last run. She hits a base hit, the game's over, Shay.
Yeah,
I think I put her on first.
You know, Lyra is the dangerous hitter also.
One out. Yep. He's going to put her on. That's the right call.
Yeah. She wanted to hit. You got to love that from the freshman.
Sure.
She wanted to hit.
Yeah, that's the right move there by
Yeah, you know, get your force on. Lyra had a big night last night. Hasn't done much tonight. She's 0 for 3 with a walk. A little low. Coach Becker telling her to be patient.
He's a pretty animated guy.
Yeah,
right?
no, I like great coach.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, I moved on that.
Yeah.
So now they've got that changes things here. Now you might even put Lyra on at this point. I don't know.
Yeah, I like it, Shay. I'm kind of with you on this. First base is open. It's do or die.
Dangerous hitter. You know, fly ball wins.
The only run that matters is the one on third base right now.
Yeah, he's telling the girl at second, just sit there, don't even run.
He's going to fist one, and oh my gosh.
Cherry comes out of nowhere.
The 2-0, great 2-0 pitch by Wagner on that ball off her fist, and Cherry comes up with another huge play, Shay.
Cherry don't want to go home.
No. Gee, mini Christmas. Yeah, we were both ready to put her on first base. And
so he's going to walk to Sal here to get to Edmond. Edmond had a double last time up.
This is a fantastic ball game, Shay. It really is.
No, excuse me. Edmond Edmond struck out last time. Just gets a piece of it off the umpire. So Lauren Edmond up.
Two outs here in the bottom of the 8th.
It's upstairs. I worked this count. So Wagner showed a lot of composure out there.
Yes, she is.
So Wagner's ahead in the count, 2-1. Coach Becker's ready to go home. He just wants him to get a hit so he can go home.
Past his bedtime too, I guess.
Way upstairs, and they got her. So
gosh.
we're going to the 9th inning.
Oh my goodness. This is awesome.
Now you got to okay. So we're not going to the 9th inning. I was excited. So we've got for Hebron, we've got Bogren, Gill, and Fernudo coming up. Bottom 3.
All right, we'll be right back.
This is Old You. And this is Now You.
coat in the wind.
Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent. And now you can stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain, as we go into the top of the 9th inning.
Second extra inning here.
Yeah, so we're gonna, we only actually have 8 frames, and then the totals at the end.
Okay.
But the extra innings, we're just gonna leave that there. So, how you doing, kid? So a little visit from Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, Olivia Browning back here. Great game.
This is a great game.
Neither team giving an inch. I think Kirk's enjoying it. He's still out there. The hood's up.
He's
The
hanging.
hood's still up.
He's hanging with the athletic director, Bill Ball. It looks like, anyway.
Yeah, I wonder what Kirk thought of that catch out there. He had a front row seat for that over the fence catch.
Yeah, we'll have to. It'd be nice to get him on the broadcast real quick. I don't have his cell phone
his number.
You should text him. Tell him to come over here and get on the broadcast.
I don't know if we want that.
I think we do.
I don't think we do.
Okay.
We might want it, but I don't think RTC wants Kirk on the broadcast.
Good point. Shay, very good, because I was ready to get him on here, but you're absolutely correct.
Dude, Sal's her velocity's picking up as the game goes on.
I'll tell you what.
Balgren fouls one off. It's like in the booth they just said we're not doing balls and strikes anymore. They just
I don't blame them. They're like, they only paid me till 10.
Oh, there they got one out.
There we go. We got an 0-2 count here.
So now does the school have to pay OT on this? Or
I think so.
Oh, just got a piece of it.
Good job fighting that 0-2 pitch off.
Well, better yet, do they pay overtime?
I don't think so.
Are we on time and a half right now? extra innings?
I think so. We'll
think
talk about it.
Yeah, I think if it hits the 10th, it goes to double time, right?
No. I don't think they have metrics for that, Shay. Way upstairs for ball 1. Yeah, our brains are starting to loosen up a little bit, aren't they?
Just outside. Sal wanted it. Good call, a little outside. Hard pitch to lay off of.
Yeah. That was a great 1-2 pitch. High pitch is going to be fouled out of play.
Having a battle here.
I like it.
So Balgren fighting.
Wonder what the longest sectional 2A sectional ball game has been, like in terms of time and number of innings.
I don't know.
Might have to settle in. You never know. We might be here all night.
We
Shay.
might.
I think we're calling for rain at like midnight. You think?
Well, then we're going home because we got to pick the equipment up.
Yeah, there you go. Another foul ball.
Balgren's fighting here.
She's getting ready to see her 7th pitch at this at bat.
Coach Becker yelling out to his pitcher.
I like it.
Right
a
up
hard
the middle.
ground ball up the middle. That's going to be a leadoff runner aboard.
Sal couldn't handle it, so Balgren gets on.
So the bottom third of their lineup, 7, 8, 9. You get your 7th, number 7 out there with a sharp base hit, good piece of hitting, and trouble brewing here in the top of 9.
Yeah, Gil's coming up. She's 2 for 4 tonight.
Yep, she's having a great night. So in the foul ball, we have a parent that suggested that there was an offer there. They're correct. That's right.
Gil, she don't have long sleeves on. She's toughing it out here in the cold weather.
I like it. Tough kid.
Offer. Everybody's getting.
Yeah, everybody's getting goofy.
That's gonna be foul. We'll float her down the third baseline.
No, I didn't change the balls and strikes. So we got an 0-2 count here with nobody out. First base occupied. So this is the 4th time through the lineup?
Mm-hmm. 5th.
This is 5th?
Yeah. Yeah. Just outside.
Great 0-2 pitch, nibbling.
Yeah. I mean, we're to the point now where every pitch the fans are thinking it's a strike.
Yeah.
It could be.
Oh, that's going to be a trouble. That's a slow roller. She's going
nice
to get the
play.
lead runner. Second.
Turned the wrong way, but she got the out.
Yeah, Allen does a nice job getting the lead runner.
Now batting, number 99, Madison Fornudo.
So Madison Fornudo coming up, number 9 hitter.
Wearing 99.
Nice,
I
Tim.
like it.
Nice.
Yeah, you got to notice those little things, Shay. So 1 out in the top of the 9th. It's quiet down here.
It is. Coach Becker wants to talk it over.
Yeah, let's talk about it. What do you think he's saying right now, Shay?
I don't know. It's kind of a good rhythm to the game there. It's kind of a weird spot to stop it. Maybe he just wanted to make sure everybody was on the same page. And Madison Fornudo at the plate. A couple Fornudos on this team.
There's a great base hit to right field by Fornudo.
Great stop by the right fielder too. Took a, you know that grass has got to be getting wet right now, Tim. A little dew coming in, and almost skipped off the grass, and she got down and stopped it.
So we got runners at first and second base with the leadoff batter, Wagner coming to the plate.
Wagner looking to help her own cause out here. Had a great battle last time up, and came away with a base hit.
You got to think Dussault would have rather not seen Wagner in this inning.
Yeah, I think Wagner seen like 9 pitches last time, and there's 1 out, so looming down there in the hole is Cherry, and I don't think that they want to see her again with bases loaded or anything,
Yep, you got to think that
Dussault's going to want to get out of it before Cherry comes up. Oh, good cut. Fouled it straight back.
Got the pitch she wanted, didn't do anything with it.
Here comes the pitch. Just high. And 3-1, so Wagner's in charge here. Here's the pitch. He got her. So it's a full count now. Another pretty good pitch to hit, and
that's a big hack by Wagner. She's wanting to really drive that ball.
Put your hood up. Barking out some orders here.
Payoff pitch is fouled
gets
back.
a piece of it. It's gonna be dangerously close to my truck back there.
Think she wants some gloves, Shay? You want some gloves, Reagan? Okay.
So we'll do this all over again.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the 9th to Wagner.
Here it comes.
And that ball's going to roll foul.
Get foul. So
how many pitches she seen this at bat?
8
ish.
So 9 last. So yeah, she's really working the count here. Really making Dussault work.
Wow.
Just neither team's backing down, and it's just been a fun game.
Yes, it
I'll
has.
stay up all night and watch this.
Yeah, good. You might have to.
Another
foul ball.
And
we are out of balls right now.
Yeah, Mr. Ball, the athletic director's out there in the outfield, so he can't go to his truck and get any more. I don't know, instead of Reagan standing here now with her hood down, maybe she could start chasing balls like she's supposed to be doing here.
You can't take a break from being a dad, can you? There's a ball. That's going to be fair.
She's not gonna tag. No, the runner at second didn't tag. I don't know what the deal was there. It's going to be an F, what is that, an F9? The runner at second went halfway. Probably could have made it to third on that. It's a tough play for the right fielder, especially a right-handed right fielder. It's going to be a strike. Dussal goes right at her.
The crowd liked that pitch.
Krisic is, she doubled back in the 6th inning. Seems like forever ago.
That ball, it's got, no, it's going to lose some steam.
Zach's out there, and they get out of it. So the I hope somebody scores because I'm out of boxes here. I only have 9. So we have the bottom of the lineup coming up here for Wheeler. It's going to be Ockel, Allen, and Wagner.
Okay, we'll be right back.
This is old you. And this is now you. Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, and now you can stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Garrett, my partner, the captain, hanging out with the blue behind the plate, Mr. Simpson.
He's called a great game.
He has called a
really
great
has
game.
called a great game.
Yes, he has. He does a nice job back there behind the plate.
Enjoys it too. You like to see that. You know, I know. And we had interviewed a couple referees. One, Mr. Sherrill from Michigan City, we interviewed during the basketball season, during the regional.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and he just loves being, you know, he's out there dancing on the court and, you know, just loves being out there, loves being around the kids and seeing the kids compete. And that's really what you want out of your officials.
Yeah. What do we, with Mr. Sherrill, he had a certain call that he made. I forget which call it was, but he looks like he's standing there like the Statue of Liberty. So we called it the Statue of Liberty. And
so Menard's going to foul one straight back.
I think he appreciated that.
Yeah, no, he really enjoyed it. Does a really good job.
Winamac does a great job for, you know, whether we host sectional or just an opposing team, having a nice hospitality room for coaches and officials. And, you know, we really take pride in you know, making people feel welcome here at Winamac.
Right. You know, and I know Pam Berger's retired, Mrs. Berger. She always ran the hospitality room.
She is an awesome human being.
Yeah, so I wonder if they'll bring her back to run the hospitality room.
I think when she said she's retiring, she probably don't want to do
She's not
it.
doing any more hospitality rooms.
You never know.
Yeah,
she might.
You know, and Mrs.
she
White,
enjoys it.
Yeah, Mrs. White seemed to do helps her
Yeah,
out, does a really nice job.
Yep. Yep. That's right, Shay.
Ooh, good pitch. That was a great part about the working the sectional and regionals. We got the food in there. You know, Bob from up at the corner deli had some pulled pork and nachos and stuff in there.
Right
and
on.
there's some. What Ella bring us? Cookies or something out there? One time we kept sending your kids to get cookies from the hospitality room.
I think I overdid it that night.
Yeah,
actually.
I know I did. Anytime cookies are around or any kind of sweets, I'm
that's a
going to
problem.
overdo it. Ooh. Oh, so leadoff runner's on. Looks like Coach Becker's going to get a pinch runner.
Trouble brewing. You know, that dreaded leadoff walk. That how often, I don't know, in softball and baseball there's a high percentage of that leadoff walk. How often do you think that leadoff walk scores, Shay?
A lot. You know, that's the first walk since the 4th inning.
No kidding.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yeah. She walked Allen back in the 4th inning, and so that's just a great job.
Yep, two great pitching matchups tonight, Wagner and Dussal. Wow.
So you got to think Allen's going to be looking to bunt here. Gets it up in the air. Allen's 0 for 4 today.
Looks like she just kind of dropped the head of the bat just a little bit, which, you know, a lot of times when you see a pop-up or something go in the air on a bunt, it's because that head of the bat drops just a little bit.
I'm not sure what's going on here.
So it looks like Coach Julian might be having a conversation with Simpson. Coach Becker discourages his player from getting out.
Yeah, he wants her to get out. He just said, "I'm sacrificing you."
Oh, okay.
He said he wants her to get out. He wants that runner on second, and that's gonna. She gets the second. That gives him 2 shots there. Leadoff hitter coming up after. Well, got it up in the air. He's a little upset. That was a ball. I just enjoying watching him down there. He's coaching. He's doing his job. Now Allen's got to swing away.
Although she may try to drop a bunt down. You never know. Oh, she hits the ball hard to left field. That could be a walk-off home run, Shay. Oh, almost a play in left. Oh, my gosh. Wow. They said it's a home run. I don't think it was, Shay.
No, it stayed in the park. The left fielder made an unbelievable effort out there, dove into the fence.
We've seen some great defense.
We have. That was impressive.
Yep, even though she came up a little bit short, man, that effort was there.
She covered a lot of ground and was going into the corner almost at the 185 sign and kind of hit the fence. I wasn't sure if it stayed in or went out.
So we got the walk-off or the run that'll end the game standing at third base right now with nobody out. So runners at second and third.
Yeah, so Wagner's got herself in a jam here. They're going to put her on, get the force out. They're gonna roll it around to the top of the order. They want the force on. So they're gonna have 3 shots, a 1, 2, and 3 hitter. It's a hard call for me to make to roll it around to the leadoff hitter, but I understand what they're doing here.
It's a chess match. There's been a lot of those little decisions tonight made by both coaches,
and they've worked out. That's going to do it. Yep. Nope, she's got a tag.
The play at the plate. Here it is. A good throw. Gonna get her at home. It's gonna be a double play on the fly ball to right field.
Wow.
She throws a bullet right on the mark at home plate for the 1 and 2 outs of the inning. Oh my gosh. Shay, this is crazy. But if you're Hebron, this is not who you really want to see at bat right now.
No. Wow. That was a bullet to the plate,
I
too.
can't believe it.
You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Yeah, I can't even believe it. They're going to walk Klimczak, which, I don't know. I guess they feel a little bit better about Chevalier. I figure you're either one of them. I mean,
Chevalier's hit 2 home runs tonight. Right? Chevalier's a freshman, Klimczak's what is Klimczak? Klimczak's a junior. A little less experience maybe at either one, 6 to 1, half dozen the other.
Yep.
I'm working a count here. I'm not swinging until I'm swinging. I'm taking a strike unless it is right down the middle.
Right. Exactly. With a great looking swing. And that ball is going to be maybe a home run. Did she make that catch? Oh, Shay, she made that catch. Oh, my gosh. What an amazing catch by the center fielder. I can't even believe it.
And we go to the 10th.
I'm appalled. That was awesome.
Wow.
This is some fantastic
I can't say anything else. Just wow. Ball at the fence.
You got to be kidding me.
Now you got to think the momentum swung over to Hebron.
Well, you just never know. Well, we're going to take a quick break and stretch out for a minute.
Yeah,
we'll
I got to stand
back.
up.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer simply free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt with my partner, Captain. No, my partner, the Captain, not my partner, Captain.
Hey, Tim.
Shay, this is crazy.
This is an awesome game.
It's really awesome.
It's late, but I could do this all night long.
I could probably too, especially if I had some coffee or something like that.
Yeah, still, I'm gonna have to stand up. My back hurts from setting. I'm out of room in my book, so I'm just watching from here on out.
Just watch. So we're going into the top of the 10th inning.
Oh, that was an amazing catch, yeah.
So we've seen some leather thrown, Shay. That is for sure.
Great plays. Great play out in right field. Basket catch, blazer into home. And now we got Cherry coming up, and she batted almost 550. So.
What do you think? You put her on, or you just go ahead and challenge her at this point?
Her at this point.
I like it.
I'm challenging her.
I think you're right. Go ahead and pitch to her. And she will.
Nice play at third by Lyra.
Lyra tossing some leather.
Yeah.
Out number one.
Great play. You know what? No matter what happens, Tim, this is great by both teams. Both teams have played amazing.
This is fun. Now, if it were 75 degrees and 5 or 6 o'clock, it'd even be better.
We didn't have to work tomorrow.
We didn't have to work tomorrow.
Still great. Kirk's had enough. He went in.
Oh, he called it a night, did he? I wonder if somebody texted him and let him know we were talking about him on air.
Oreo here. Just when you think the momentum swings one way, somebody makes a big play.
That's a sharp hit ball to center field, and it's going to be misplayed by the center fielder.
Ario is just going to stay with a single there.
That's a well-hit ball. That one had a chance, Shay.
I thought it did.
That ball's just not hanging up there tonight,
No, it's not.
is it?
Not like it was last night. So Riley McCullough coming up. So I've got my book closed here. I'm out of space, and the wind was kind of blowing it around. So I'm just going to call the game here.
I like it, Shay.
There's a strike on the inside part of the plate. How about DeSalle and Wagner, the pitchers?
Incredible. I mean, so there's awesome leather. There's been fantastic pitching, great hitting, but just these defensive plays have, wow, I don't know.
Going to be right back. That might be two.
Got her at first, and
I think she's
got
out.
her. Yeah. Oh man!
That was
double play. Oh, they're celebrating.
Yeah, that was the right call. I mean, that was the right call.
That was awesome. Don't get too comfortable. Actually, get comfortable because we might be here a while. You just never know. So, only 3 batters seen that inning, and going to end with a. Let's see, that's a 1-5-3.
1-6-3.
1-6-3. Right. Okay. Right on. So we're going to be back right after a break.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer simply free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gearhart with my partner, the captain, Shay Cast, and as we get underway for the bottom half of the 10th inning, so we're into our 3rd extra inning here in Winamac Town Park. It is, 10:30 at night, so it's going to be a first pitch ball. So we got a guest in the booth tonight. Oh, a great, fantastic hit by Leary out to left field. So that's going to be a leadoff single for Wheeler. So I have a guest joining me tonight from IHSA. How you doing there, sir?
I'm actually the athletic director from Hebron.
Okay, you're okay.
I am on the IHSA board of directors.
Okay, fantastic. So you got to be proud of these girls tonight.
Oh, absolutely. I still can't believe that the center fielder made that. That was an awesome catch.
This has been fraught with amazing plays. There's been some awesome leather thrown out here, and gosh, whichever way this falls, you got to be so proud of these girls. And
absolutely, it's You know, last year when they played Wheeler in the sectional, it was the same type of game. We lost by 1 or 2, but it was just the same type of game. And it's crazy because I don't mean this against Winamac, but we drive an hour to get here, and they're 10 minutes from us, and we have this battle, which is awesome. You know, because I guess what I'm saying is with all the travel,
right?
But you come out here against a team that's really close to you.
There's some irony in that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like Winamac playing Judson.
Right.
You know
we wouldn't want to travel to Hebron to play North Judson.
That's what I mean, and I'm not complaining about that. But it's kind of cool that they come here and they're like, all right, let's go play.
Got neutral playing field and wow. It's like
I'm
Coach
bringing us
Becker.
bad luck. Sorry.
Well, I don't know. You can't count anything out. This Wagner has thrown a dynamite game. Gosh, 10th. You're into the 10th inning at this point, and I don't know how many pitches she's thrown tonight. But Jiminy Christmas, when you think of her arms, got to be tired by now, don't you think?
Sure. I wouldn't even begin to guess how many pitches, but it's a lot.
So the other thing I enjoyed about this game so far, and really what I've enjoyed about Hebron, probably coming in as an underdog a little bit, right? A 10-10 season, not a bad season. You guys play some good competition, but Wheeler's had a better record, has a better overall batting average, and so kind of playing that's going to be a foul ball out of play left side. But you got to figure coming into this that Hebron's you guys are kind of the David and Goliath scenario here.
I would agree. Especially because we had played Rensselaer last week and they beat us, and then Wheeler, took them pretty easily yesterday. So going on paper, I would agree with you.
What do you think about? So this is something that Shay and I were talking about. There's a sharply hit ball. It's going to be just foul. So that would have been the game, but that's foul, and Hebron stays alive. So I wonder about what's the impact of seniors on a team. So Hebron's got 4 seniors starting, and to Wheeler's 2 seniors. And, a lot of those girls probably don't want their season to end, right?
Correct.
So that's their high school career right there.
Yeah, and that's why these types of games are awesome when it's this close, because they're, the McCullough,
that's going to be out of here. That's going to be a walk-off home run to end a fantastic game. Hey, thanks for joining me in the booth, buddy. I appreciate it very much. So that's going to be a walk-off home run, and in the bottom of the 10th inning, to win the game. That's going to put Wheeler out front, and
wow,
for a 9-7 final. Shay, holy cow, dude! What do you? I don't even know.
One of the best games I've ever seen, Tim. That was, witness. That was amazing.
That was filled with all kinds of theatrics.
Neither team would give. That was, both coaches have to be happy, and at this point you just have to say, hey, good job. I know Hebron's going to be upset that they got beat, but, the coaches are hugging here, and that's why they play, Tim.
Yeah.
That's why you play the game, for games like this.
That's right. Nothing short of awesome.
Yeah.
So talking just really briefly to the Hebron athletic director, he said, these 2 schools are 10 minutes apart.
Oh, really?
And they drive an hour to Winamac to play sectionals. Okay. And, Hebron had just lost to Rensselaer, and, Rensselaer was handled really well by Wheeler. So to come into tonight, you think definite underdog situation, and gosh, here in the bottom of the 10th.
3 extra innings.
What a fantastic game. So I think we're just gonna wrap that up without a lot of post game.
Well, we'll see you tomorrow then.
We're gonna see you tomorrow, where Winamac takes on. Who does Winamac play? I don't
Boone
even
Grove.
know now.
Boone Grove.
All right,
and that could be a good game.
I think it's going to be fun. We're going to be here live at 6 o'clock tomorrow night at Winamac Town Park. Thanks for joining us tonight. For those of you that stuck it out with us, and we'll catch you later.